Well, I could be a jerk to her, but okay, the capsule machine here, we're only gonna get use out of it when it rains. Um, and when we mess around with this thing, usually not every single time, but we'll get an item from it, and because for some reason it won't turn, sometimes the shop lady will give us like a one to sometimes three keys we can use, and we can use those keys for special treasure chests later on. So I'll go in there in just a sec. So. Yeah, we could buy books here, and we could read them on our futon, but, really, I don't like having to spend my night, just sitting around it and reading. I'd rather do something else, so. Can't do anything here right now, but eventually some of our jobs will have to come over here to the bus stop to actually take the bus over there. So. This is the item shop. I would only come in here to buy actual items when it's raining outside, because then we get a little bit of a discount on things that we can buy here. So because as is, I think that they're a little too expensive. And these are not going to be all the items that they sell here, so every once in a while they will get some upgrades and some other things we can just buy. So the medicines here, as I said, these things are kind of expensive, I really don't like the actual medicines in this game, so the medicines that you do use, you might as well just pick them up in regular treasure chests throughout the level, so. Worth a little more, I think, but yeah, as is a little too expensive, so. We're gonna eventually want to pick up a couple of these things. I usually like having like 15, maybe 20 of these things. As I said before, wait until it rains to pick them up, so. And this will not bring our main character back to life, so. One of the things that you really kind of want to pick up is these teas. I would suggest having maybe 10, 15, 20, something like that in your inventory. Because poison status in this is one of the worst things that we could have. Eventually it will kind of wear off, but it'll do a lot of damage to you on the way out, so. I hear really not as important for us in this game. It's more important in Golden, but not a whole bunch in this one. So. Yeah, eventually, but and the notice board is right here. All of the jobs we're eventually going to want to take, but on your first playthrough, your stats are not going to be high enough for certain jobs. Like you need like your courage at like a certain level for certain things, and your expression at a certain level, like that. So some of them are just going to be temporarily out of place. I believe that it's the last two we can't get a lot of times because our stuff just is not high enough to actually take on the job, so. Might as well buy one of each. You know, we kind of think that these things would go bad just sitting in our pocket, but yeah, apparently these things don't need refrigeration at all. And there's going to be a lot of businesses that we can't get into because they're going to be closed down, so. Yeah, eventually we're gonna see the fox. It is gonna be one of our arcana, and I think I'll mention this when I actually get to it, because right now it's not gonna be available for me or anything, but I kind of don't like this one, because it's made up of a lot of fetch quests. Eventually, when we want to get stuff from the fox, it's going to take us an entire day to actually talk to it, which is kind of stupid. You would think that maybe just sitting around and, I don't know, listening to it howl or something, for like an hour or two would be fine, but no, hey, whatever. It will eventually be able to do stuff for us when we're doing stuff in a level, but it's not guaranteed that it's going to show up there, and it's still kind of expensive for getting any help from it, which does kind of suck. So. Plus, to me, anyways, it really doesn't seem to make much sense because the arcana that it has, we really don't seem to get very much for upgrading those things very often. So. Eventually, one of our people is going to be here, so. eventually we're gonna have to know like the weather pattern and stuff for when we help Nautical later in the game, but you can just guess your way through it if you want, so.